Hello, everyone. Delighted to say today I'm joined by Leon Bailey, Aston Villa and Jamaica for Leon. Thanks so much for your time. Firstly, how are you? It must be great to be at Aston Villa at the moment, given the end of the season that you guys have had. You're pushing for Europe, and it must be a really, really nice place to be at.
Well, for sure, it's an exciting time for everybody at the club. For myself as well, it's nice after, the season I had last year, being in this environment right now with with the manager that we have right now. Everybody's buzzing and, it's just everybody's excited to do the job that we need to do to get to where we want to be.
Of course, going into the final game of the season, you got a chance of playing in Europe next season, which is a huge achievement given where you were at the start of the campaign, Leon. Can you sort of sum up this amazing turnaround under Unai Emery? And if you had to name one thing about what has led to the huge upturn in results, what would that be?
I would definitely say, it's the manager and his staff members that comes with it. The hard work that he puts in, he ensures that everybody is on board, and he makes everything so clear to everybody what exactly he wants and what we should be delivering on the pitch. And I think that just gives everybody confidence to want to go out there and play their best of their ability. And I think with the system that we're playing now, everybody's understand their role, whether you're starting, whether you're coming off the bench, and I think that's very important for a team. And I think he's brought that in, and with his experience as well, it's been massive for us, and we're learning every day, and we appreciate the support from also the fans that been showing a lot of support. And we're just trying to achieve our goal, our target for the last game as well.
So how has your game changed then? Because you said you're learning a lot, and it seems, the great assist against Tottenham recently, and it seems like the ball is getting to the wide players a lot earlier, and then you're building off Ollie Watkins, and what's it, 5 goals and 4 assists in all competitions for you this season. So it feels like you're really enjoying playing in this Unai Emery side.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as I said before, everybody's enjoying it. From the goalkeeper to the striker, everybody's enjoying it. As I said, the clarity is just there, and once you're on the pitch and you have clarity, doesn't mean it means that you don't have to think too much. You already know what to do, so it gives you a clear and free mind to also deliver, show your abilities, not overthinking. And I think this is why the players are really being able to take a next step. And it's been really great playing under the gaffer. And I think it can only get better from here.
And obviously, like you said, the focus is going on a European tour for next season, but you are already confirmed to one tour, and that's a US tour this summer, heading to the USA as part of the Premier League Summer Series, which we're all really excited about here at NBC Sports. I mean, how excited are you about playing in the Summer Series against other Premier League teams in some of these great cities?
Oh, for me, I like the US a lot. I've played in the US in the Gold Cup. I actually have the tournament Gold Cup this year as well. So I'll be playing in the US before me joining up with the team. So I'm looking forward to always a great time out in the US, traveling from different states. And it's just nice. The atmosphere of the people, they always come out in numbers, and the support is brilliant. So it's always nice being in the US, man. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm sure the players as well is looking forward to going out in the US. I think they'd much rather be in the US than where we were last season. So for sure, yeah. I think it's going to be brilliant, and we're looking forward to competing against all these different teams and just preparing our body and our minds mentally, physically, just to get in good shape to have a really great season next year.
Yeah, it's going to be a big summer for you in the US, right? With Jamaica, the Gold Cup, and then just spending the whole summer there. So you already be
Definitely.
ahead of the game when the team links up with you in July.
I'll probably get 2 months in the US.
Well, we look forward to seeing you stateside, mate. And I want to ask you about playing other Premier League teams in pre-season. Is that helpful to kind of know where you're at level-wise as a team and a good level of competition in pre-season?
Yes, definitely. What it does for us is basically see where we're at, see what we can make better. Just learn. It's just always a process of learning. And obviously, preseason is always different than actual, real game. But we treat it as a real game. We try to, do everything that we know we do in a real game and try to, perfect them in the game. So, when the season starts, we already had our practices and everything, so we can hopefully make everything move smoothly.
And you mentioned before about playing for Jamaica in the Gold Cup. I believe you played against the USA in the semi-finals a few years ago. I mean, what kind of experience was that? And how impressed with how quickly the love for the game has grown in the US and across the whole CONCACAF region? Because it's on the up, right? I feel like the US is at the heart of it.
Yeah, definitely. For me, as I said before, it was massive playing out there for the first time, traveling to different states. It was one of the best experience I had, and I'm really looking forward to it. The Gold Cup for me is a big tournament, and this year we have a solid team, and I'm really looking forward to, going there to not just play in the semi-final, but go to the final. So we're really looking forward to it, and I'm really looking forward to just, the whole atmosphere again being in the US.
And you're playing in Philadelphia, Orlando, and just outside Washington, D.C. So, I mean, what are you most looking forward about playing in those cities? I mean, do you think you'll have much of a chance to go out and explore in those particular cities? You've been there before or no?
Yeah, I've been to LA, I've been to Houston, we've been to DC, we've been to Orlando. The last Gold Cup, because of COVID, most of the games played in Orlando. And then I think the quarterfinal and semifinal played elsewhere. But yeah, I mean, it's great. And we always get time to explore. So it's nice. So it's like, you're playing football, you're enjoying, but also enjoying it in a different city, which is also great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys try out a Philly cheesesteak maybe and doing all kinds of different things around the States. And just finally, of course, Villa's ownership includes American businessman Wes Edens, and plus you got legendary actor Tom Hanks. He's a Villa fan. He was at a game this season. So a lot of US connections with the club. I mean, what do you make of that? And are there any other maybe superstar athletes or actors that you'd want to get on board or the Villa bandwagon and get them on board this summer?
Well, I wouldn't say get them on board, but I know a few, and because obviously I'm friends with a few of them, they support me and they support whenever I'm playing, but whenever they might support a different team, but whenever I'm playing, they support me and the team, But yeah, it's great, man. As I say, it's nice to have different backgrounds and, everybody is just coming together and it's just making it one family, which is great, and the owners they've been brilliant. They're really helpful. They're really, nice people to be around as well.
That's amazing. And finally, is there any other like US sports, NFL, NBA, that you kind of are into and maybe looking forward to taking some of that this summer?
Honestly, no. I'm one of them weirdos. I barely watch football or sports.
Like to switch off, right?
I just like playing football. I don't watch it much, but
well, we love watching you play, Leon, and we're looking forward to seeing you play this summer in the USA. So good luck to Aston Villa for the final game of the season. Fingers crossed for Europe, and look forward to seeing you on the USA tour. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. For even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you over there.